Thinking about buying an SUV in 2026? Here's what most buyers get wrong. The difference between the best and worst SUVs right now is over $15,000. Some will run for 300,000 miles on nothing but oil changes and still drive like the day you bought them. Others fall apart before you finish breaking them in. Same price at the dealer, totally different ownership. Today, I'm counting down the 6 worst SUVs to avoid and the 6 best that are actually worth owning. I'll tell you exactly what's wrong with each one, which ones won't let you down, and which model years to hunt for. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. For every disappointment on this list, there's one that does exactly what it promised. Top of the worst list? It's a name people still trust. Go figure. Let's make sure your next SUV is your last. At number 6 on the worst list, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. Starts around $62,000. Plug-in hybrid efficiency with that Jeep badge. Should be the best of both worlds. But this thing catches fire, and there's no fix. 3 recalls so far. Over 320,000 vehicles. At least 19 fires and multiple injuries. Jeep's advice? Stop charging it and park outside away from your house. I'm serious. That's what they're telling owners. 62 grand for a plug-in you can't plug in. That's not a truck. That's a liability sitting in your driveway. The 2024 model had 15 other recalls. Resale is brutal. And Jeep killed this model for 2026. If you're shopping used, skip any 4xe from 2021 to 2025. All of them. And the regular Grand Cherokee? Electrical gremlins and below average reliability. This isn't the Jeep that built the reputation. Number 5 might surprise you. The Volkswagen Tiguan, dead last in reliability for compact SUVs. 26 out of 26. Let that German engineering reputation sink in. It goes for about $29,000. You sit in one and think, yeah, this is the smart European choice. Then the oil light comes on and keeps coming on. Owners were adding a quart every 1,500 miles just to keep it running. VW said half a quart every 600 miles is normal. Class action lawsuit filed January 2025. Repairs run $730 a year, 40% higher than average. And when the turbo starves for oil and dies, that's $6,000. I don't care how good it looks on the lot. You want to drive, not babysit an engine. Stay away from 2018 to 2023. The 2024 and 2025 haven't proven any better. For the same money, a CR-V or CX-5 will actually be worth driving. Sliding into number 4, the Chevrolet Blazer. Chevy brought this name back in 2019 and it looked like a proper comeback. Starts around $36,000. Sharp looks, iconic name. Then the transmission gives up before you even learn the car. Owners have reported complete failures at 500 miles. 500. Some waited over 25 days for parts. In June 2024, Chevy admitted the clutch components were built out of spec. When it goes, you're looking at $5,000 to $9,000 to replace it. You buy a car to drive it, not to watch it sit in a service bay. In 2023, a separate recall hit for Sun gear failures. 2 transmission problems in 2 years. The 2025 uses the same 9-speed. The Blazer EV, Chevy pulled it in late 2023. I wanted this one to be good. The name deserves better than this. We're halfway through the avoid list. The next 2 get worse. And number 1? A luxury brand most people still trust. Number 3 hits close to home. The Ford Explorer. If you grew up in the 90s, you probably rode in one. This was America's family SUV for 30 years. Then came the 2020 redesign. Ford dropped in a new 10-speed transmission and it's been a nightmare since. Harsh shifts, jerking, slipping. Some owners needed a full replacement before 3,000 miles. 3,000. Ford put out a bulletin in March 2024 admitting the transmission wasn't shifting right. The 2020 model alone had 14 recalls. There's now an active class action lawsuit. Here's the bigger picture. The same 10-speed is in the F-150. NHTSA is investigating over 1.3 million trucks. This isn't just an Explorer problem. Ford has a transmission problem. Starts around $38,000. Worth about $18,000 after 5 years. Word is getting around. 2020 is the worst. 2021 and 2022 better but still shaky. 2023 to 2025 run the same transmission with software patches. For three-row money, the Telluride and Highlander won't make you regret the purchase. Two more to go. Number 1 is a brand quietly falling apart while still charging luxury prices. At number 2, the Nissan Rogue, one of the best sellers in America, starts around $29,000. Ever wonder why used ones are so cheap? The CVT has been Nissan's weak spot for over a decade. The 2013 to 2018 Rogues were brutal, transmissions dying between 43,000 and 90,000 miles. Right when you're finally settled with the car, it's done. Replacements run $3,500 to $8,000. The 2019 and 2020 improved. The 2021 redesign got better again. But here's the real problem. Nissan itself is in trouble. November 2024, a Nissan executive admitted the company has 12 to 14 months to survive. Over $5 billion in debt, 9,000 jobs cut. The Honda merger fell apart. If the company struggles, parts and service dry up. The newer Rogues are better built, but buying one means betting on a company fighting to survive. That's not a bet I'd make. And number 1 on the worst list is Infiniti, the QX50 and QX60. Remember what I said about Nissan? Infiniti is their luxury arm. Same bloodline, same problems. The QX60 has been burning through CVTs around 73,000 to 80,000 miles. Replacement runs $7,000. Some owners are on their third transmission before 100,000 miles. Third, at that point you should be loving the car, not sitting in a service waiting room again. The QX50 has a different problem. The VC turbo engine fails between 27,000 and 97,000 miles. Now, owners find metal shavings in the oil. Infiniti blames late oil changes and denies claims. New engine costs $10,000 to $13,000. These start around $45,000 and lose over 60% of their value in 5 years. Infiniti is killing off the QX50 and QX55 after 2025. Avoid any QX60 before 2022. The newer ones drop the CVT, but with the brand fading, good luck getting anything back when you sell. Luxury money for a disappearing brand. That's number 1. That's the avoid list. 6 SUVs that look good on the lot but let you down on the road. If this saved you from a bad buy, hit like and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, which one surprised you the most? Now for the SUVs that actually deliver. Number 1 costs less than most people think. At number 6 on the best list, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Yeah, it's a Toyota. No surprises here. It starts around $34,000. You get 40 miles per gallon, 219 horsepower, and all-wheel drive. All standard. There's no reason to go gas anymore. RepairPal ranks it 3rd out of 26 compact SUVs. Repairs average $429 a year. IHS top safety pick, so insurance stays low. And if you're worried about the hybrid battery, don't be. Toyota covers it for 10 years and 150,000 miles. After 5 years, you still hold 70% of the value. 70%. While the avoid list bleeds money, RAV4 owners get it back. It's not flashy, it just works. Every single time you turn the key. Any 2020 or newer is solid. Skip the 2019. The RAV4 is great. But number 1 on this list, that's the one I'd actually tell my friends about. Number 5 is the one car people already know about, the Mazda CX-5. This is the SUV that drives like it doesn't know it's an SUV. You take a corner and it responds. The CX-5 feels like someone cared about what happens behind the wheel. Comes in around $29,000. No CVT, you get a proper 6-speed automatic that shifts clean and lasts. You're getting about 29 miles per gallon combined. Not hybrid numbers, but for a car that's this much fun on a back road, that's fair. About $447 a year in repairs. Only 8% of owners deal with anything major. I've talked to mechanics who daily drive these. That tells you everything. Sit in one. Seriously. You'd think it costs $40,000. Resale holds strong too. After 5 years, you're keeping around 63% of the value. Less cargo room than a RAV4 or CRV. That's the trade-off. You give up some trunk space for a car that makes you want to take the long way home. 2017 to 2025, any of them will put a smile on your face. At number 4, the Subaru Crosstrek. This is the one I keep coming back to. It quietly does everything right. Most compact SUVs charge you extra for all-wheel drive. Subaru doesn't. Every Crosstrek comes with AWD. You're just getting the car the way it should be built. Starts around $26,500. That's the lowest price on this entire best list. And you're getting 29 city, 34 highway. $492 a year to maintain. Only 7% ever need a major repair. IHS Top Safety Pick Plus. Your insurance company will like that too. It goes places other compact SUVs won't. Higher ground clearance, real traction, and the confidence to hit a fire road on Saturday morning. 5 years in, you're still holding 66% of the value. 2018 and newer is the sweet spot. The 2013 to 2015 had CVT problems. Sound familiar? Subaru fixed it. Others didn't. Coming in at number 3, the Kia Telluride. And I know what some of you are thinking. Kia, top 3? A Korean 3-row SUV that won World Car of the Year. That got people's attention. Starts around $36,000. You get a 3.8-liter V6 that just does its job. And it tows 5,500 pounds if you need it. J.D. Power gives it an 85 out of 100. Owners are hitting 200,000 to 300,000 miles. No major repairs, none. And here's something the Japanese brands can't match. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's Kia saying, we stand behind this thing. 3 rows that adults can comfortably sit in. Not the fake third row where your knees hit your chin. Same money as the Explorer and Blazer on the avoid list. Very different ownership. Any 2020 to 2025 will treat you well. Kia got this one right from day one. We're in the top 3. If you know someone shopping for an SUV right now, send them this video. Could save them thousands. And number 1, most people don't even think to look there. Number 2 is the Honda CR-V Hybrid. This is the SUV that does everything well and nothing wrong. It won't give you the driving thrills of a CX-5, but it will start every morning and still be running when most SUVs hit the junkyard. Base price is about $33,000. The hybrid gets 44 miles per gallon with AWD standard. That's money back in your pocket every time you fill up. RepairPal ranks it second out of 26 compact SUVs. Maintenance runs about $407 a year, and 17.5% of CR-Vs reach 250,000 miles. That puts it in the top 25 longest-lasting vehicles in America. Resale is strong. After 5 years, you're holding around 65% of the value. Try finding a used one for cheap. Good luck. Top safety marks across the board, so your premiums aren't eating into those fuel savings. The 2017 to 2019 models had oil dilution problems with the 1.5 turbo. Stay away from those. 2020 and newer is where you want to be. It won't be the most exciting car in your driveway, but it'll be the last one you worry about. And number 1 on this list is going to sound different, because it's not one SUV, it's a strategy. Buy a used Lexus NX or Acura RDX. 2 to 3 years old. Let someone else eat the depreciation. You get the reliability and the luxury for less than a new RAV4. A Lexus for less than a Toyota. The NX is Toyota underneath. Same engineering, nicer cabin. A new one runs around $42,000. 2 years used? $28,000 to $30,000. The RDX is Honda underneath. Remember the CR-V at number 2? This is its luxury cousin. New. About $43,000. Used? $28,000 to $32,000. The 2013 to 2018 RDX shares its powertrain with the Honda Pilot. Proven hardware in a nicer package. Maintenance on the RDX runs $497 a year. The average luxury SUV costs $859. That's over $350 a year you keep just by skipping the German badge. For the NX, 2022 or newer. For the RDX, 2019 and up. Earlier models work too. Next time you're at a dealership, walk past the new lot and check what's sitting in certified pre-owned. You might drive home in a Lexus for less than your buddy paid for his RAV4. That's the list. Now go buy something worth driving. And if 300,000 miles isn't enough for you, I did a video on 17 SUVs that refuse to die. Some of them push past 500,000 right here.